In the cutthroat world of elite football, every millisecond, every ounce of strength, every strategic decision can mean the difference between glory and crushing defeat. We used to think it was all about relentless training, perfect diet, and tactical genius, right? But what if I told you the next frontier isn't on the pitch or in the gym, but in the bedroom? Today, top clubs are literally weaponizing sleep, turning a biological necessity into a meticulously managed competitive advantage. It's wild, but true. They're hiring specialized sleep coaches to completely control player sleep schedules, mattress types, and even blue light exposure. This isn't just about ensuring players get enough rest. Oh no. We're talking about a level of scientific precision that targets the very core of human biology, the circadian rhythm. Imagine clubs meticulously adjusting a player's sleep cycle to maximize not just sleep duration, but the quality and timing of specific sleep stages, especially REM sleep. The promise? Not just a fractional boost in performance, but a significant reduction in the kind of catastrophic injuries that can derail a season. It's a game changer, literally, and it's happening right now. Think about the life of an elite footballer. Constant travel, high-pressure games, intense training, media scrutiny, and a packed schedule that ignores natural human rhythms. All of this puts immense stress on the body and mind. Traditional recovery methods, like ice baths and massages, are helpful, sure, but they often overlook the fundamental restorative power of sleep. When you're constantly pushing physical and mental limits, sleep isn't just rest, it's the primary biological process for recovery, repair, and learning. And for years, it was largely left to chance. So, how do you combat this? By bringing in the experts, of course. Meet the modern sleep coach. These aren't just wellness advisors, they're sports scientists, neurophysiologists, and behavioral specialists rolled into one. Their role is comprehensive, assessing individual sleep patterns, identifying disruptions, and implementing personalized interventions. They essentially become the architects of rest, ensuring every player's sleep environment and habits are perfectly calibrated for peak performance. It's a level of control that would have been unimaginable a decade ago. Their control extends far beyond just telling players to go to bed early. We're talking about a holistic approach that manages every environmental variable. This includes everything from the temperature of their rooms to the type of sheets on their beds. Specialized light bulbs that emit specific spectrums of light, blackout blinds that create pitch-black darkness, and even custom soundscapes designed to promote relaxation and deeper sleep are all part of the arsenal. The goal is to eliminate any potential sleep disruptor, creating an optimal sleep sanctuary for each athlete. At the heart of this strategy is the understanding of our body's natural 24-hour cycle, the circadian rhythm. This internal clock regulates everything from hormone release to body temperature and, crucially, our sleep-wake cycle. When this rhythm is aligned with our environment, we sleep better, recover faster, and perform optimally. But modern life, especially for globe-trotting athletes, constantly throws it out of whack. Sleep coaches are essentially retuning these biological clocks, trying to ensure they run like precision instruments, not broken watches. One of the most powerful tools for retuning the circadian rhythm is light exposure. Exposure to bright light, especially blue light, in the evening can significantly suppress melatonin production, the hormone that signals to your body it's time to sleep. Conversely, strategic exposure to bright light in the morning can help reset the clock after travel. Sleep coaches provide strict guidelines, specific times for turning off screens, using blue light blocking glasses, and even controlling the types of lights used in a player's home environment. It's about optimizing light for maximum sleep hormone efficacy. The stats on blue light are pretty staggering. Studies show that exposure to blue light from screens for just a couple of hours before bed can delay melatonin release by up to 90 minutes. For an athlete needing peak recovery, that's a huge problem. It means a significant chunk of their precious deep sleep and REM sleep cycles are shifted later, or even completely missed. Clubs now mandate players to wear blue light blocking glasses after a certain hour or use specific night shift modes on all their devices. They're literally protecting every minute of sleep. But it's not just about light. Take mattresses, for example. You might think one mattress is as good as another, but for elite athletes, it's a critical piece of equipment. Clubs are investing in personalized, high-tech mattresses that adapt to a player's specific body shape, weight distribution, and even preferred sleeping position. Some systems even include sensors that monitor sleep quality throughout the night, providing data back to the sleep coach. It's a bespoke approach to sleep comfort, costing tens of thousands per player, which is wild, by the way. Now, let's talk about the specific sleep stages, particularly REM sleep. Rapid eye movement sleep, or REM, isn't just for dreaming. It's absolutely crucial for cognitive function, emotional regulation, and especially for motor skill consolidation. Think about it, a footballer's game is built on complex sequences of movements, tactical understanding, and split-second decisions. During REM sleep, the brain actively processes and consolidates these motor skills, turning recent practice into long-term muscle memory. Disrupt REM, and you disrupt the very foundation of their game. Imagine a player practicing a new dribbling technique or a complex set-piece routine. The actual learning of that skill doesn't fully cement until they've had sufficient REM sleep. Without it, the neural pathways that encode those movements remain weak. Sleep coaches aim to extend and optimize REM phases, ensuring that every training session translates into concrete, repeatable performance on the field. This isn't just about feeling rested, it's about unlocking and hardwiring new levels of skill and tactical understanding into the player's brain. Beyond skill, there's a critical link between REM sleep and injury prevention. A lack of sufficient REM sleep has been correlated with decreased reaction times and impaired decision-making. In a sport where a fraction of a second can prevent a tackle or avoid an awkward landing, these impairments dramatically increase injury risk. Studies suggest that athletes consistently getting less than 7 hours of sleep are up to 1.7 times more likely to suffer an injury. It's a direct link: better REM, better cognitive function, fewer preventable injuries. It's a huge incentive for clubs. While REM sleep is vital for mental processing, deep sleep, also known as slow-wave sleep, is the powerhouse for physical recovery. This is when the body releases growth hormone, repairs tissues, and flushes out metabolic waste products accumulated during intense exercise. Without adequate deep sleep, muscle recovery is hampered, immune function declines, and the body remains in a state of chronic fatigue. Sleep coaches ensure players hit those crucial deep sleep cycles, especially after grueling matches or intense training blocks. It's truly restorative. Consider the impact of travel. Elite football clubs frequently travel across time zones for international competitions. A 3-hour time zone shift can take up to 24 hours for the body's circadian rhythm to fully adjust. This isn't just about feeling tired, it profoundly impacts physical performance, cognitive function, and injury risk. Sleep coaches develop sophisticated jet lag protocols, including strategic light exposure, meal timing, and preemptive sleep adjustments to minimize disruption. It's a carefully choreographed dance with the body clock. The results of this intense focus on sleep are compelling. Clubs employing these strategies report significant improvements across various performance metrics. Players consistently hitting their optimal sleep targets show, on average, a 5 to 10% increase in sprint speed, enhanced accuracy in passing and shooting, and crucially, faster reaction times. Imagine that, marginal gains, yes, but when stacked across an entire squad over a season, it provides a monumental competitive edge. This isn't theory, it's proven statistical advantage. Perhaps the most impactful benefit, however, is the reduction in injuries. Soft tissue injuries, think hamstrings, quads, groin strains, are the bane of any football club. They can cost millions in lost player value and sideline key talent. Data from clubs with robust sleep optimization programs indicate a remarkable 20 to 30% reduction in soft tissue injury rates. That's monumental. It means fewer players missing critical games, longer careers, and ultimately, a more stable, higher-performing squad. Sleep isn't just recovery, it's an injury shield. Clubs like Manchester City have been at the forefront of this revolution. They've invested heavily in bespoke sleep environments at their training complex and for individual players at home. Their commitment to monitoring sleep metrics and implementing personalized interventions for each player is a core part of their success strategy. It's no coincidence that a club prioritizing such an often overlooked aspect of performance has maintained such a high level of consistency and reduced their injury woes compared to some rivals. They've truly embraced the science. Areas on team planes and specialized hotel room setups. They understand that for players to consistently deliver world-class performances, their bodies need the best possible recovery, and that starts with sleep. The investment isn't just in coaches and tech, it's a cultural shift, emphasizing sleep as a fundamental pillar of athletic excellence, just as important as diet or strength training. Of course, this level of optimization comes at a cost. Hiring specialized sleep coaches, investing in bespoke mattresses, advanced monitoring technology, and revamping player living environments isn't cheap. Top clubs are reportedly spending upwards of $500,000 annually on these sleep programs. But when you consider the millions, if not tens of millions, a single long-term injury can cost a club in terms of lost performance, medical bills, and transfer market value, that $500,000 investment suddenly looks like a bargain. It's a strategic expenditure with a clear ROI. So, what's next? As technology advances, expect even more sophisticated monitoring, AI-driven personalized sleep programs, and perhaps even real-time biofeedback during sleep. The era of seeing sleep as mere rest is over. In elite football, it's now understood as a controllable, weaponizable variable, meticulously managed to push human performance to its absolute limits and safeguard against breakdown. The difference between a championship and a catastrophic injury season could very well be decided not on the field, but in the precise calibration of a player's REM sleep. It's the ultimate hidden weapon.